This is Severe MMA. We're here at Cage Warriors 84, and we're alongside the winner of the penultimate fight of the night, the co-main event, Kenneth Bergh. We caught up with you after Cage Warriors Unplugged. It was an impressive Cage Warriors debut, and now you come in 5-0 record?
6-0 now.
6-0 now, but 5-0 facing a guy with 22 fights at the highest level.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't. Looking at the paper, you'd go, whoa, that's a tough fight to take. Why did you take this fight, and why were you so confident?
I asked for it. I told my manager, I said, listen, I don't want to fight any guys with a 3-0 record, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0. I don't want to fight those guys. I want to fight the best possible fighters out there. And I tell everyone when they ask me, like, I work as hard as humanly possible. I work as hard as I can. I'm in the gym 3 times a day. I'm doing everything I can before a fight. I'm eliminating everything. I'm spending all my money on trainers, and I'm doing everything I can to be the best in the world. And there's no point for me to say, okay, give me 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I want the best of the best. And Parisi was the guy who stepped up. When they told me about the fight, I said, give me the contract. I'll sign it right away.
Cage Warriors light heavyweight title next?
Well, honestly, for me, I want to be in the UFC. I feel like I belong with the top, and I want to fight the best of the best. And I feel like the tougher the challenge, the more I'll shine, and the harder I'll work, and you'll see the benefits when I'm in the fight. I think I was more creative tonight, and I was able to show more of my tools.
Well, certainly, I mean, we know Perez is very, very handy on his feet,
durable,
tough, but
durable.
Again, it just seemed there wasn't an element of the game where he could compete with you. Is that unfair?
I feel like you're right, because there's nothing in this sport that I don't work at. There's nothing I don't do. Listen, there's always something you can get better at, and I'm trying to get better all the time. I have days in my week where I'm studying fights, where I'm studying techniques, where I'm writing it down. Every single workout I have, I write it down. Everything I do, I talk about someone, talk with my team, I talk with someone. I try to make it perfect. And that's the only way that I can reach the upper echelons. If you heard the song I was walking out to, upper echelon.
Yeah, I know you saying that if the UFC isn't the next fight, surely then,
of course,
Cage Warriors light heavyweight, because the Cage Warriors title, let's be honest, I can't name a recent champion.
I know it's a ticket.
Who?
I know.
Who is there?
I know.
Moore?
Moore has the title now. I think. I thought they were going to put him on the Glasgow event. I'm not sure, but of course, listen. If I can't get into the UFC, you know what I want. I always want the biggest step. So give me a chance at the title. There's no question about that.
How long before you are ready to step into? Are you the type that likes to take a little time, look at the?
Yeah, I think so. I've been working so hard. Like I said, I go into like this bubble. I don't have my phone on for the last days leading up to a fight. I don't want anyone like distracting me with anything, because when I step in there, I don't want to think about stuff that I didn't do. I want to know that I did everything in advance. Win or lose, I did everything I could, and so far it's been all wins.
One more question, and I'll let you go, because
Yes,
it's late and you've had a busy night.
Yeah, I want to go home now.
The prospect. Is that a word that we should be attaching to you, or
I don't think so
are you past that now?
I don't think so. Like, fight-wise, I don't have that many fights. I wanted to fight so much more. I wish I could have had twice as many fights. And honestly, I should probably have had more fights. But considering how long I've been training, with the level I've been training with, when I started training MMA, I started with the professionals. I started with some of the best fighters in the world when I started training. So, like career-wise, skill-wise, I'm not representing my record well, I think, yeah, Muslim wants to go home.
No, we'll let him go.
But he's hungry, look at him.
Thank you ever so much, Ken. A great performance
Thank
against
you,
a tough vet.
Thank
We
you,
look
sir.
forward to seeing you
Thank you.
with that gold soon.